Good morning, I'm Mai Rodriguez with the news this hour. Malacañang is dismissing reports circulating online that Senator Ronald Bato Dela Rosa has been arrested. Palace Press Officer Claire Castro calls the claim a diversionary tactic, allegedly meant to shift public attention away from the Commission on Audit's findings raised in Vice President Sara Duterte's impeachment trial. Yusek Castro pointed to cryptic posts from Duterte allies, Attorney Jimmy Bondoc, and fugitive former presidential spokesperson Harry Roque, which sparked speculation about De La Rosa's whereabouts. The Philippine National Police, the Justice Department, and the National Bureau of Investigation say they have no information confirming De La Rosa's supposed arrest or whether he's in their custody. A check on the weather. Storm signals are up over many areas across Luzon as Tropical Storm Maymay moves erratically over the West Philippine Sea. The storm was last spotted west-northwest of Bacnotan, La Union, and is forecast to turn east. Pag-asa says it may make landfall over Ilocos Sur or La Union tonight or early tomorrow morning. Signal number 2 is up over parts of Ilocos Sur, La Union, Pangasinan, Abra, Mountain Province, and Benguet. Meanwhile, signal number 1 is raised over other parts of Northern Luzon and some areas in Central Luzon. These areas should get strong winds and bouts of heavy rains today. Meanwhile, the southwest monsoon or habagat is enhancing rains over Metro Manila, Calabarzon, and Mimaropa. In Lebanon, the United Nations calls for renewed efforts for justice for victims of the 2020 Beirut port explosion. The UN Special Coordinator for Lebanon urges for judicial proceedings to advance to a conclusive outcome as victims and their families await long overdue indictments and actions.
Today marks 6 years since the devastating Beirut port explosion. Jean Arnaud, officer in charge of the Office of the UN Special Coordinator for Lebanon, today expressed his unwavering solidarity with all those affected and paid tribute to their relentless pursuit of truth, justice, and accountability. He said that efforts must be redoubled to advance the judicial proceedings and bring them to a conclusive outcome. To this end, he calls on all relevant actors to take the necessary steps to facilitate swift progress in the case.
The explosion 6 years ago was reportedly caused by the ignition of a large amount of ammonium nitrate stored at the port. This resulted in at least 218 deaths, over 7,000 injuries, and displaced approximately 300,000 people. In Spain, Ceuta's former military hospital has been converted into a morgue. In the aftermath of last week's migrant rush into the Spanish enclave, the facility is now holding the bodies of 75 migrants who died attempting to cross the border. Their relatives and loved ones are asking security staff for information as authorities continue to take account of those who remain. Meanwhile, officials from the European Union are calling for tougher action against migrant smuggling networks and stronger policies. Last week, the rush of 72,000 migrants from Morocco triggered alarm across the bloc. And that's the latest this hour. I'm Mai Rodriguez. You'll get more of the biggest stories on Midday Report. That's at 1 p.m. Stay tuned. The Daily Dish is up next.